Well, my name's Christopher Salaman. My father was a leather merchant at Kettering, the Avondale Tannery in Avondale Road, and I was dispatched there at the tender age of 16 to really get a knowledge of how the business worked. But the factory itself, the tannery, the skins that he had there went to all sorts of sources. I mean, he had loads of other skins, hides that came in, and they were providing for mainly the shoe industry, but also the clothing trade, etc., etc. My first job, and as it happened, he'd bought a large quantity of seal skins, and there's nothing worse than an untreated seal skin, particularly when it was delivered for tanning in the middle of winter, because each skin had to be peeled off separately from the bale and placed within the tanning drum. They were interspersed in the bale by salt, but they were full of bugs. They were ever so slippery, so you couldn't wear gloves. It was freezing cold, with the result that your hands would crack due to the cold. The salt would go in, they would bleed, and the pain was excruciable. But unfortunately, it had to be done, and I had the job of doing it. The irony of it was, at the other end of the line, the finished skins were beautiful. When they'd been tanned, cleaned, and gone through the process, they came out the other end, and they mainly went for the small leather items like diaries, handbags, etc. And Father literally had a market for those, no one else had.